All right, folks, welcome to the Blot Spot. My name is Ben Lott, and I am ready to play some Marvel Snap. I apologize for a late start today. Technical issues seem to be something I'm really struggling with, and I gotta figure out some of these kinks in this system so that I don't continue to have these issues jumping into a new stream. But here we are. I'm ready to go, and we've got a brand new card today. Kraglin just released, and I've got three different decks that I'm going to try with Kraglin. I think the overwhelming majority of people seem to think that Kraglin is going to be a busted, terrible card that no one's going to get any use out of. I hate when people say that about cards, so I'm unwilling to accept that, and therefore I'm going to fight to make this card work. And in that fight, I am trying multiple different things. So let's jump right into the first deck that I've got. So I'm going to try, for starters, I'm plugging them into decks I already have. And for starters, I'm going to try using him in a Surfer deck. I think that is a logical place for him. If we're going to try to work on the gaining power cost, like like we want to ideally banish a card that is cheaper so that we will increase his power. But this deck is one that I designed specifically so if I don't get Surfer, or if Kraglin were to banish him, I still have a shot at winning. Because this is really just a buff deck. It's all about getting the cards bigger. And there's other ways of getting them bigger, like Maverick, Captain Carter, Vivision, and Shang-Chi, Master of the Rings. So that's what we're going to shoot for with this particular deck. We're going to see how it goes. We'll give this some runs, and then we're going to switch over to next one. Because I got a few different cooks that I'm going to try with this card. So first, let's see how he works in Surfer against MITM, who is ranked 41. Yikes. We are going to get cooked by this person. Okay. Flia into 10 rings always feels good, in my opinion. We're getting an early Flames. Okay, so it's a Star-Lord deck, so we have to be ready to retreat, to beat a tactical retreat, because that is not something I'm prepared to match up against, assuming he draws into his combo. Hey, we got an early Kraglin. Well, let's give him a whirl, right? That's the whole point of this stream.
Opponent snapped.
I go there. We'll try a little Kraglin. I think we'll drop down an early Sebastian Shaw in case Starlight Citadel gets locked down. Oh, so now he's trying to play both the counters and Star-Lord. With Daredevil and Star-Lord. There we go, okay. So he banished Kitty Pryde, and in return, we got the power. That's expected result. So we go there. We do this early, I think. Well, if he tries to Cosmo us, we've got his number.
Cut off one head, two more shall take its place.
Well, that's an unpleasant deck to play against, so we will retreat now. No point in continuing to play that game out.
Escaped.
We probably should have retreated when he snapped. I mean, I don't have anything in this deck to really counter what Star-Lord's doing, so if we're going to try playing Kraglin and they're going to try playing Star-Lord, we're going to have to retreat a lot. Baby Billy? Okay. Quicksilver, huh? In a Star-Lord meta, we got someone trying to make, Wiccan still work? Ooh, a fellow Ten Rings player. Interesting. We gotta get early activation of the Ten Rings. Paid big bucks for that nice variant. I do like that fantasy variant. It's a nice one. Alright. I mean, Kraglin is what I want to play, but I think Maverick is the smart play. He is indeed playing a Wiccan. And he's playing a Galactus First Steps, which is gonna be rough. But hey, what we're gonna do is we're gonna get an early hit on Kraglin. Or do we get Clea down? No, we surprise him with the late hit on Kraglin with Shulao. Because he doesn't know we're playing a Shulao deck. That's what we do. Galactus? Seriously? Baby Billy, you suck. Alright. Well, we don't have anything to counter that
Escaped.
He's just gonna Alliance us, and we will lose that one too. So, this is gonna be a fun day of retreating. I do have an Cook that hopefully will be a little better than this, but I've got a couple other cooks in mind that hopefully will work a little better than this. Sandbar. I mean, I think we gotta go for Gamma Lab, right? You can't pass up Gamma Lab. Well, that's a no-brainer. Okay, he's playing Elixir. I don't know what kind of deck he's playing. Really? There you go. He's bored with the fact that I'm actually not playing Star-Lord. I feel like that should be something respected right now. The problem I can already see with this deck, because I've got much better things to play than Kraglin on 3. So I don't want to burn my turn 3s playing Kraglin, but hey. You know what? Let's not do that. Let's put more power down on the board. I think the flames are not really going to do much for us. So let's just do that. I know it's not great having Maverick in the front lane, but I don't even know what emote to give him at this point. And the flames and Kraglin. Oh wait, flames, Kraglin, and activate Kitty Pride. And watch, he's gonna end up banishing Shulao instead of getting the boost in energy. And boost in power will end up getting the boost in energy for a turn 7 that doesn't exist. Alright, come on. Let's go, Carl. I don't know what Carl's doing, but he's gonna put me to sleep here. Come on, Carl. And he was bored with me. He's just roping me just to make a point.
Victory!
Well, thank you. I feel like I should give him something since he was over emoting at me. Right, our first win. Mostly thanks to Brood. But hey, he knew the Kraglin was coming. That's the real reason he retreated. Alright, Clea into 10 rings. This is awesome. Awesome start. And we got our Kraglin. Okay, so rings active. There we go. Now, if we don't draw Shang-Chi, we really need to drop Vision. Is what we need to drop. That's the smart play. Gotta play the deck the way it was intended. Maybe Kraglin will just become an alternate turn 6 play or something. There. Interesting. Polymorph. I mean, we gotta do that, right? That's not gonna do anything. Let's absorb the power from Stark Industries as much as we can. Sorry, Kraglin. You continue to take the back seat to other stuff we're doing. Brood, do your thing. Fill up the vault. Snap this. because it feels good. Feels like a winning line here. Under IV against IVSN 34. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Okay, Black Vortex is interesting. We gotta do that, right? How much is it gonna boost her? Plus 9, she goes to 13. That puts us at 17 in mid. That's not enough. So we gotta do that and hope that he doesn't have enough to win both those lanes. Is that enough? I don't know how much he's playing mid. Oh, jeez. That is not enough. All that down. We can really give him a boost. Well, Cosmic Ghost Rider really hosed us on that one. Yeah, that was not good. That was not good at all. Okay, so is it just me? Like, I'm really grateful that Second Dinner is working on some of the functionality and stuff, and like the sweeping credits and stuff to the side so that you don't have to do this click to claim is really great. But why do we still have to click to claim the one thing that no one cares about? Like, I don't need to spend time on a screen and click to claim boosters. Literally the most worthless currency in the game, and I'm gonna have to click to claim it. It's like and there's something else about the way that when you open a cache, it's almost feels like they slowed it down a little because it's trying to think about whether it needs to do the animation to send it to the different buckets or whatever. I don't get it. This is a good start for my deck. I've played Shohei Ohtani before. He doesn't have a consistent deck that he plays though, so I'm not sure what to expect right now. He's playing a Vivision. Weird. I thought we'd be the only person playing Vivision right now. Okay, let's do Vivision first so that we can get Maverick in the back lane. Sentry. Playing a dunk deck in 2026? What is going on? Okay, okay. And again, I'm in that situation where the best play feels like it's Shulao and not what I want. I want to try Kraglin, but I feel like the best play is Shulao. Alright. We do Kitty. We bait Maverick for Shu. And he retreats.
Victory.
It was going to be a rough win for him. I probably should have snapped, but felt a little, I don't know, presumptuous. All right, let's try a couple more games with this deck, and then I'll try the next Kraglin deck, because obviously with this deck, I don't really want to play Kraglin all that much. Keep drawing Cleon 1, which is just killer. Gotta love that. So Acid Arrow incoming for sure, right? There's not a ton we can do about it unless we just fill with Brood now. Don't love that idea, but it might be worth it. We'll just deal with it if it comes. We'll just deal with it if it comes. Luna and Kate Bishop. This is not a traditional build of anything. I don't suppose you can activate the 10 rings twice, can you? Oh, okay. I guess we're playing a limbo game. 7 turns it is. I'm not too intimidated by your collector over there. Maybe I should be, but I'm not. Especially since I can just keep hitting him with the Flame of Faultine every turn. Which I don't think he's gonna enjoy too much. Captain Carter? Captain Carter. For sure. Future victory. Oh, snap this up.
All systems go.
Playing major victory. I think we got him. I think we win. Now we've already got a 12 power Kitty Pride. We've got 2 Flames of Faultine. We can now drop Sebastian Shaw into the Stark Tower lane to have fun with the 10 rings. So we just win that lane. That's just a gimme.
Got him.
And he thinks he's got something going by activating his Guardians in Luke's Bar. But I've still got Brood to play on Luke's Bar with Silver Surfer. I just don't see a world in which he wins this one. He has like a Killmonger Shang-Chi surprise for me. So be it. Yeah, I got him. You can pull one more thing into Luke's bar, but he's starting with negatives. Got 8 power. Gonna have to have 12 power. Yeah. We got 5. Oh, the Ezekiel Sims. He almost got me.
Got him.
That was close. That was really close. In fact, if he had played instead of Star-Lord a card that added something to his hand, collector boost, that could have been bad. But we got him. Hey, listen. This deck works really good when we don't draw Kraglin. So, we're going to move on to the next deck and try Kraglin and something else because it's clear in that particular Surfer buff card buffing build, the ideal thing is not to draw Kraglin. So we need to try a deck where actually drawing Kraglin is a good thing. So I'm going to jump myself over on the other side of the screen and show you the next. This is my next deck that we're going to try Kraglin in because this is just greedy, pull big things onto the board deck. And so we're going to play to the plus energy side of Kraglin's power, and we're going to try and see how that goes, where, yeah, he banishes a card, but we've got a deck that's just loaded with cards that are 4 cost and greater, and so the odds of us, you know, banishing a card that gives us extra energy will be good, and that improves our odds of hitting, you know, the extra energy in order to play. And of course, we get matched up against get matched up against Camel, which is gonna be bad. Because he's gonna be playing a good deck, and we're playing a Kraglin deck. Once again, this is our problem. But anything can happen, right? Anything can happen. You can see me float the first 2 turns and assume I'm playing, you know, the Star-Lord deck. In comes the Kraglin. Boy, he's playing a Mercury Cannonball deck. That's bad for me. Alright, there's our plus energy. So this turn, I say we play down the Galactus right now. Maybe bait him into playing his Cannonball over there while we play the Dragon Lord stuff over in the right lane. Let's see what happens. Hopefully he doesn't have a Stardust. Stardust does completely kill this deck. I mean, just completely. Oh, he's playing a Shulao deck. Okay. Interesting. Pulls Jubilee for a She-Hulk play. And of course, that's what we get. So we have to retreat. Because his Shulao will just absolutely decimate us. We have no hope. Jubilee was basically the worst pull we could have gotten on that one.
Escaped.
Alright. Keep trying, keep trying. Come on, baby. Maybe don't match us up against the person who's ranked number 4 in the US. Maybe that would be nice. Go for Kev. Hey, he's ranked lower than us for once. it's a limbo game, which actually is not bad for us. That's actually pretty solid. And I will say on that last one, Kraglin did his job. Like he gave me that energy boost so that I could get the Galactus first steps down early, which is kind of all I was asking him to do in that scenario, so.
I am reborn.
Alright. So we'll get some big stuff on the board early. I feel like I'm gonna outpace this traditional discard deck. I mean, what did he discard? Just like a... I didn't see what he discarded. Was it an apocalypse or something? Or a swarm? No, it wasn't a swarm because it wasn't in his... discarded. Okay, well, so much for trading out Jubilee. That's okay. Not the end of the world. Kraglin! Alright, baby. There we go. Kraglin giving us extra energy for something. I mean, we could do the early Fin Fang Foom Zola play. You know, that's a pretty solid play.
You won't need
That's
this
part of
anymore.
why we have Kraglin in here, right? It's for stuff like that. And he's doing an early Modoc play, so why not take advantage? He's gonna have a giant Morbius. And now we have a 33, 34 power Fin Fang Foom, which we can Zola. And then we can close out with anything we want.
Apocalypse.
I don't think Apocalypse can keep the pace with this. So Kraglin delivered.
Cut off
Not
one
exactly an
head,
exciting,
2 more
clippable
shall
moment,
take its place.
but Kraglin delivered. Got our Fin Fang Foom out early, which is what we were wanting. And boy, I just feel like I could do anything I want right now. We're not going to win right, though. Even with Dragon Lord pulling down Infinite, we don't win right. So I feel like we just... He's not going to beat a 49 power Fin Fang Foom. Okay.
Victory.
Alright. I mean, I really understand how people are complaining about Fin Fang Foom. It's definitely an overpowered card, and having a card that just wins lanes like that, it just makes it a no contest, especially in a meta where there's so many ways to cheat him out early. Like, I get it. I get why people find him to be a bit annoying or overpowered. So far, I've wanted to play Kraglin in this deck and have played him a couple of times, and or at least once, and once he's genuinely come through. You know, I had a surprise pull of Kraglin from Jubilee, and it was a good thing. And the thing is, with this deck, one of the other things I like. Oh, thank you, Dirk. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. One of the other things I like is with Lockjaw, since we're not counting on Kraglin to win a lane, we're just counting on him to get us the energy boost. We can drop Kraglin back into our deck with Lockjaw and get a card that we actually want out of our deck as opposed to Kraglin. So that we don't just have that 3 power card just sitting there doing nothing. Okay. Right now I'm feeling Kraglin more than I am Lockjaw, because we don't have something we want to discard into our deck. And I'd like to get to the Dragon Lord earlier, especially with Nidavellir. And he's playing a bounce deck. Okay. Galactus first steps goes, but we have enough energy this turn to start the Dragon Lord play. Dragon Lord Zola play. Now, come on, give me a good pull. Give me a good pull. Okay, he's setting up for a Shulao, right? I mean, no one plays Lockheed without playing Shulao, right? Oh, brother. Nothing about that was good. Nothing about that was good. Lockjaw would have been the only worst pull. Ugh. Alright. Give it a whirl. And then we trade him out for Hulk. Assuming we don't pull the Jubilee and have a disaster. Kitty Pride, Shulao. We knew that was coming.
Hail Hydra!
Red Hulk was not good. We really need the Dragon Lord pull. Yeah, we really needed the Dragon Lord pull because of Nidavellir. If this right location wasn't Nidavellir, we had that one. We definitely had that one. Kraglin got us to the ability to get Dragon Lord out on 4, so we could try to chain things earlier. It wasn't his fault that Dragon Lord pulled the worst card. So I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt and say that it wasn't a terrible situation. However, on the downside of that particular situation, because Kraglin had killed another card from our deck, the odds of us if we hit Jubilee with Zola, there wouldn't have been 2 things for Jubilee to pull in the deck because Kraglin got rid of one of them. So that's at least something to think about. Legacy is playing Zombie Captain Marvel. Is it the Phantom X deck? Probably the Phantom X deck. I don't do so good against this deck. Firehair, huh? I mean, I guess we can play a Firehair, why not? That's a nice variant of Firehair. What version is that? Andrea... Who is it? Andrea Guardino. Or Andrea. It's a very nice variant. Alright. We do the Jubilee thing. He's definitely setting up for a Phantom X play. But we got a Dragon Lord play with Giganto. Gotta love that. It's Kraglin time, baby. What if he hits Zola? I don't think Kraglin's the one to play. Oh, wait a second. Ooh, that's interesting. But no, that's dumb. That's not a smart play. That's not. I know Firehair would do what Dragon Lord and Jubilee does, but I wouldn't be able to Zola that or anything. So how would I get power into the other lanes? Zombie Captain Marvel would be powered. I don't know. Maybe that was the right play. Especially now that I didn't draw what I needed to. Ugh. Or do we do this and then Zombie Captain Marvel activate to go over there potentially? She doesn't do that. Oh yeah, less cards on the board is not something that works out well for me. I knew this was a Gambit deck, and I needed to not do that. I need to increase the number of cards on the board, not decrease. Hey, Legacy, that's a heck of a deck you're playing. Is he gonna win all 3 lanes, or do I still hold right? No, I'm gonna win left. Yup. I should have retreated, honestly. I mean, just tactical retreat with when he didn't draw Zola would have been the smart play. He definitely had everything in his favor. So it was kind of dumb to stick around, but I do dumb things sometimes. Just for the sake of seeing what happens. Cashing in some bounties. Hey, anyone else want to join my
Epic.
alliance? We've got a couple open slots still. We hit our alliance goals every single week. We have yet to miss one. Mostly because I play a lot. There's another guy in there, a friend of mine, who also plays a lot. And between the two of us, put up some pretty decent numbers. I don't have a problem with him having Lockjaw too. He probably isn't playing a deck that cares about it as much as I do. There's a Kraglin. Yeah, you can have a Kraglin. Why not? Let him have a Kraglin. Okay, so our Infinite is gone. We're getting Dragon Lord out early. That's kind of what we want to do. Or should we... Hang on. I don't want Dragon Lord to pull Jubilee, so we should Jubilee now. Even though that is not as good for us in the long run. Weird that he has Chamber in the end of turn deck. Okay. I think we go Dragon Lord. Because there's really no bad pulls. Drax is not great, but would be okay because he'll probably play something bigger than a 4 right now. Hello to everybody streaming. Don't be afraid to jump into chat if you want. I do love talking about the game, so if you have any opinions or ideas, I'm happy to listen. There we go. There we go. That feels good. Good stuff. Fortunately, we didn't get much use out of Kraglin there. He played, but he didn't do much.
Victory.
Alright. Got another retreat. That's the other problem with this deck, is like it's definitely not a deck that like wins a lot of 4 and 8 cube games because people just run away. If you pull off the combo, you just put so much power on the board that unless they're playing Fin Fang Foom or something, they're gonna run away. Oops, which card was that? Black first steps, that's what I thought. And he lost Hawkeye. Let's keep this ship. I mean, if you guys have any other suggestions for a good way to use Kraglin, I'm all ears. That's not a good way to use Kraglin. Tall guy I play all the time too. And I have a feeling he's playing some kind of shootout deck too. down. Well, he got the lockjaw out of our deck, so that's something. He's probably got a Cosmo, right? That's why he's playing Daredevil. Well, we don't have much choice, do we? We just drop it and hope that he doesn't have the Cosmo. If he snaps, we retreat. Simple as that. Didn't take that long to just look at a Cosmo. Or look at a Dragon Lord. Come on. Come on, tall guy. He's got his Kate Bishop back. And there's his Cosmo. Okay. Well, that was fun. Thanks for playing.
Escaped.
At least he didn't snap. So we got to see the Cosmo. He's playing that one from the Grand Arena. I haven't opened up those portal pulls in Grand Arena. The Jeff variant, or the, is that Cosmo? That's Cosmo variant with Jeff is cute. But I have other Cosmo variants I like, and I play those. And I have other variants of the other cards I like. So I like Kazar and what's the other one? Can't even think what the third one is. I just have other variants that I play of those cards. So what I've been using my extra currency there in Grand Arena for has just been when it rotates in variants. Usually I wait for when it rotates in variants that are in albums because I love buying variants in the shop with gold, so getting them basically free is great. This is Moog. I play Moogs every day, basically. I see him on ladder on literally every single day, I think. And while Kraglin feels good, you know what? Kraglin into She-Hulk Infinite, float She-Hulk Infinite could be a good play. But he's going to be able to play an Infinite too, or he's going to play a Fin Fang Foom, so I think we gotta Jubilee, get some cards on the board. Okay, there we go. He has enough energy to play a Fin Fang Foom, but not Fin Fang Foom and then Zola type situation. We save Kraglin? Do we float the rest of the energy? So we have a cheap She-Hulk. We could do Kraglin into Lockjaw and She-Hulk if we don't draw anything better. I think that's the better play. Although, yeah, because I don't want to miss out on Zola with Kraglin.
Cut off one head, two more shall take its place.
Okay, so he got his Zola. Link. Probably not when he wanted to get his Zola. And we got our Zola. So now it's time. Snap. And we hope we got his number. Feel like this is definite winning line here. This has got to be a winning line here. Even if he hits Galactus first steps, he's going to drop into the deck and pull out Red Hulk or Fin Fang Foom. Yeah, we have that one won. Another one cuber. This deck is the king of the 1 and 2 cubers. If I had drawn Zola earlier, I could have snapped earlier and at least gotten 2 cubes. Well, at least it's got this deck has a slightly better win rate than the Surfer deck I was playing. Sorry. Jeez, I'm like totally blanking. Rocky combo, huh? Nimrod. Well, he's not built to play a 4-turn game either. But oh man, if we'd had Kraglin, the one time Kraglin would have been just clutch.
Time's up.
Maybe he'll change the location. Does he have a way of changing the location? He does not. Well, we're gonna get one card down on the board, and that's not gonna be enough to win. So we are running away from that one. All right, try again. So far, according to Untapped, keep upgrading this Kraglin, baby. I think so far, according to Untapped, we're like 3 and 5 with this deck. Oh, what is Snap doing? Oh, it upgraded him but didn't show it. Well done. What bugs? There are no bugs in this game. What are you talking about? Yeah, 3 and 5 with a -3 cubes is our current Untapped stats. Went 3 and 3 with -1 cube with the Surfer deck. So yeah, not great. Not great so far with Kraglin, but I have yet to play the deck that I think he's genuinely built for. Well, I think he will genuinely work best in. Save that surprise for last, I guess. Alex Coach mentioned it briefly on Monday's Snapchat. I believe he was actually mentioning what he read in my comments on the prior Snapchat. I had mentioned something as the way that Kraglin works. We'll see if I'm right. Do we try him in a Galactus deck next? We should try him in a Galactus deck next, shouldn't we? We're building a Galactus deck after this. We're gonna have to figure out that could work. I can't be the first one who thought of Kraglin as a Galactus activator. Morbius? Okay, so both those were from Triskelion. He had a Quinjet. He has a Quinjet in his deck for Morbius. I don't really get that deck. I can't play her on Lechugia, because then I'm just asking for... There we go. That's more like it.
You won't need this anymore.
Oh, I hate that Modok. Oh, Uncanny Valley, baby. Uncanny Valley. Yikes. Hey. The Proxima Midnight can die. So that's why he has a Quinjet.
Victory.
Because he's playing a Helicarrier deck. Okay, Craig. More power to you, man. Well, we got a couple cubes there, but let's try my third build. And I think this is where he's supposed to go. If we're gonna put Kraglin in a deck, I think the answer is not that. It's Airsham. That's right. Where better to have a card that banishes a card from the top of your deck than a deck where you don't know all the cards that are going to be in your deck. So you don't care. Like, you're not going to draw half the cards in your deck anyways, so let's try this. Let's see what happens. You know, I know a lot of people aren't big fans of Airsham, but it's kind of fun to play, and I think it's what Kraglin is meant for. Like, Kraglin is built for. We got a card that just
I see all.
would really work in this scenario. And I have the Watcher. Yes, that's right, Uatu, the Watcher, in all my Airsham decks. Draw a card and miniaturize lab. Well, let's get in miniaturize lab early. And we drew Kraglin. Despite the deck dilution of Airsham, we drew Kraglin, baby. Yes, I know you don't usually want to play a 3-on-3 in Airsham decks, but I don't care. Where did we get that power from? Why did it act like we got an... Oh, because Airsham. It's actually animating Airsham's boosting power now? I mean, we want to play Kraglin. Yeah. Who cares? Let's see what he banishes. Oh, there goes the blob. Well, we got extra energy. And we've got Legion and Alliance, so snap that up. I can't see a world where this is going to work out well for him. Hit Omega. Where's he going to do his business? Over in the left lane? Probably, right? We kill it now? I think we kill it now. Yep. Yes, you killed a 5-power Black Panther. Was that fun? So many options. So many options. What do we do? Shut him down now? Yeah. That's not good for us. Ah, should've gone mid. Could've gone mid. Oh, for sure we had that one. But we just didn't draw high enough power stuff. Guess I should have let it play out. I think even if I extended the game, his whole game plan was kind of busted, so we could have definitely won that one. I should have played it out. Why didn't I play it out? Shame on me. On 7 turns, it would have worked. But this is where it's gonna work. I'm telling you. That extra energy from Kraglin, that was great right there. It was great. Worked out well. Alright, let's go, Watu. We got Wakanda. Castle Blackstone. Okay. And we drew Kraglin again. Man, diluted deck, and we are drawing Kraglin on turn 1 every stinking round. Gotta love that. And we'll get the energy, extra energy here. Howard the Duck. Well, that's a deck. Howard the Duck. Zombie card. You know, I don't like zombies, but that's pretty solid zombie art. It really is. All right, Kraglin, what you got for us this time? What are you gonna banish? Killmonger. Okay, we can deal with that. Duck and Morbius. You've got to be playing some kind of combo version of a discard deck. Like he's doing a docking thing or something.
Opponent snapped.
Where's he going? Left?
Snap.
Left, guys? Left? I mean, left into Zola is crazy powerful. Let's do it. Yeah, it's left. And then we do the Zola thing just to make 100% sure he can't do anything. What was he planning? Like he was doing the Hela thing, wasn't he? He was gonna do the Modok Hela, wasn't he? Yeah, that felt good. That's Genist. Okay. Kraglin. Doing his thing. Doing his thing as an Airshim card.
I see all.
Dimension. Hate it. Everyone hates Dream Dimension. And Icebox. Two terrible locations. And I mean, Grand Central isn't much better, to be honest with you. Okay, Dr. Phantom X looks like he's playing in our Shulao deck. That's okay. It's not good to play right now when usually you want to play the card to get out of Valentina on 3 because you get that extra power from Airshim, but hey, this isn't reading right. It says I've only got 3 energy, but I have 4. Weird. I mean, we got a Kraglin, right? That's the whole point. That's the whole point of this video. Hey, Rocket Baby. It's going good. I'm just trying to make Kraglin work, and I think Airshim's the way to go for him. Get a Batroc deck. Ooh, Nomura is nice. Nomura is real nice. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, bummer. Bummer. Almost like he knew it was coming. Okay, okay. What do we do here? None of this is good. Our highest power play right now is just playing Taskmaster, which is sad to say, but genuinely it's the best thing we can do at the moment. Really could use to draw that Killmonger out of my deck, but it's Airshim, so we can't count on that.
Opponent snapped.
I don't think we have a winner here, folks. Yeah, I don't think that's a winner. Yeah, I think
Escaped.
the value of having Kraglin and Erisham is one, you're not going to draw in most of your deck anyways. So who cares about one card, one extra card that you're not going to draw, one that you're definitively not going to draw because it gets killed by Kraglin. And two, you know, one of the disadvantages of playing Kraglin, I feel like, that everyone's talking about is the fact that he creates an information mismatch. Like you're giving your opponent information about what's in your deck, but when you show a card that's in your Erisham deck, who cares, right? I mean, that tells them absolutely nothing because you're not trying to create a combo. You're not synergizing things. So Shuri's Lab is interesting. And Elysium? Holy smokes. This is going to be an interesting game. And we got Blob. Blob on Shuri's Lab is crazy. Well, early Kraglin, right, folks? Early Kraglin. That's got to be the way to go. Get that extra energy or extra power right now. Awesome. Awesome. That is a great trade-off. No one wants to play Erisham and Erisham anyways. Well, you're not winning that Shuri's Lab, I'll tell you that right now. He's not glowing. We didn't play on turn 1, that's right. Oh wait, whoa. We got enough energy to play Valentina. Oh, crud. Oh well. Are we seriously we are getting hit? We are getting hit by a Ronin deck. Birdman is a Ronin deck? Okay. How fun is that? We haven't seen a Ronin deck in ages. Let's just spread out the power as much as possible. It also helps to get rid of tons of cards from our hand, which bothers Ronin. Produce power from Elysium is great against a Ronin deck. Super Giant. Okay, I can deal with that. Mbaku. What do we do? I don't know where he's gonna end up playing the Ronin, so we save that for the last turn, right? I think we go Wiccan, Magneto for pull to center. I think we could easily win Shuri's Lab if we pull their stuff from... Okay.
Victory.
Giving up early. We definitely had an advantage there. He doesn't want to hang for that. He wasn't going to wait for me to snap or anything. Okay, so far, by far, we've tried 3 different decks with Kraglin, and by far, this one feels best. Ninth Theater, Proscenium. So we don't want to play to mid until Proscenium reveals, and Lasher in Proscenium is good. Freakin'? Fraggin'? Nothing like a 5-power Mad Thinker. Best card in the game. A Scream deck. So he's about to play Prowler. Obviously. Oh my. 2 5-power Mad Thinkers. I like saving those for a surprise later. Especially if we got a Killmonger. Oh baby, if he drops down a Batroc and we have a surprise Killmonger, Scream isn't ongoing. So Enchantress isn't that helpful. But I could play her just for power.
Opponent snapped.
Play her down with power.
Enchantress.
Peggy? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I wasn't counting on Lasher. Oh, he just made him shangable. That's nice. Thank you for doing that for me. Yeah, I don't have priority. I need to get priority first, so we do the Double Mad Thinker play with Shang. Chance of getting priority with this.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here. Power must be controlled.
Okay, so we got one problem. Life doesn't stop skills. There's a better than average chance that he could destroy me right now. Like, he's got to have more than 2 power that plays there and more than 4 power that plays there, right? Killmonger kills us, and Quake does absolutely nothing of value. Yeah, I think we retreat. I don't think this is a good play. A good stay.
Escaped.
You know the problem with that game? We didn't draw Kraglin. Yep. Kraglin makes every deck better. It's proven. We didn't draw Kraglin, and what do we have to do? Had to retreat. Seriously, folks, if anything good happens here, do not spend your resources on Kraglin. This is clearly not a great card. Like, I don't know if I can say enough how much I am joking. Do not spend your resources at Kraglin. Alright, here we go. Come on, baby. Tina. Oh yes, Blob and Rizola. What is Korean Sizer playing though? He's playing some kind of ramp deck. Oh, then he's toast. I don't think he... Well, problem is Fin Fang Foom right now. Fin Fang Foom makes everything different. Can't rely on winning with just one big card in each lane. I think we can afford to just discard Killmonger. I don't think he's adding any value right now. Oh, I forgot he discards from the right. That's okay. Zorn wasn't adding any value either. And another blob. I feel like we snap right now. So even if he plays something...
Cut off one head, 2 more shall take its place.
They really play Fin Fang Foom into Machine World so I get one? we do this so that we hide behind the other cards. And we just drop that, right? Yeah, definitely. Beauty.
All hail Hydra!
He's not getting enough, right? 36? No, he's not getting enough. Nope. Nope.
Victory.
Oh, Rock the Baby, the Black Bolt Stature deck. Yes, my favorite. I haven't shared that on stream yet. You guys, like, hang on just a second. Pause everything. Forget Kraglin for just a moment. Today, I finally did it. My favorite deck, my all-time favorite deck, is this deck, and I finally got it to all gold. Look at that baby. I love it. Got every card to gold. So awesome. I just wish it was competitive in today's meta. It's genuinely not, but hopefully soon. Hopefully soon. I think if they just nerf Star-Lord, maybe Star-Lord and Shulao, which is, I think Shulao's still kind of a menace. I think I could start playing that again, but right now it's not competitive. Okay, well we won one without drawing Kraglin. So this deck's still viable without Kraglin. Hey, the new Dan Hipcap copycat art. Brand new. Oh, and he just got a Kraglin. Killed his wave, but hey, he's playing a Galactus deck. He is playing a Galactus deck, folks. Just what I was talking about doing, was building a Galactus deck. That was my next step with Kraglin. Ooh, I want to do this, but he has only one card. Maybe he'll play something else. Go left, and then... No, well, we're guaranteed to at least get one hit out of Dagger. Okay, so his plan's to Galactus mid, so we just prep for that. Or do we wait and surprise him? Because he thinks we don't know? Does he think we're stupid? The Black Panther?
It's clobbering time.
A lot of time, Black Panther or Galactus players just assume other people are stupid. Okay, so we snap him up, right? Which one, Goliath or Blob? Both are funny. Oh, he's got priority. Blob it is then. He didn't draw the Galactus yet. Interesting. Cersei's such a fun card. What are we gonna play? Definitely feel like I have the upper hand right now, but I'm afraid to. He can't Galactus right now. Do we save Cersei in case he tries to do some kind of hobgoblin nonsense?
Opponent snapped.
Now we got Viper if he does hobgoblin. Let's see what he does. Confang Foom? He doesn't have enough energy yet for Confang Foom. He burned it. What is he playing at? Why did he snap me back? What does he have that he thinks is gonna win it right now? Alright, I don't know what he thought was gonna happen. Maybe he thought he would swap out Cannonball for Fin Fang Foom or something? And since Maximus made him draw, that's what it was. It was Maximus. Just realized it. It was Maximus. Oh, that's what ruined him. He was gonna swap out Cannonball for something big. That's great. That is great.
I see all.
Ormir, Titan. Okay. Titan is real good with the Blob Zola combo. And Merlin, being able to possibly polymorph the Zola, even better. So we go there before Vormir reveals. And we've got Enchantress just in case this guy is... No, he's playing Shulao. He's got Kitty Pride. I definitely want to keep Titan around. I don't know if this really does anything. It's just power on the board. Okay. I'm Hurricane 49, huh? I think we just go straight to the Blob Zola combo, right? Snap it, because I don't even think Shulao can keep pace with that. Oh, sorry, I forgot to move myself back down so you guys can see my opponent. Sorry. I move myself up there to opposite corner so you can see collection, see the full deck, and forgot to move myself down. What's he got? What's he gonna do to me? Oh, I forgot I played the stupid Iron Fist. Doggone it. Doggone it. Complete misplay. Well, we still do that. And we do that. I mean, we could have once and futured first. That probably would have been the smart play. Delay, once and future. Should we do that? Yeah. Once and future, get that out of there. We'll kill Captain America so he stops moving the shield around. And then hopefully we get a better hit with Zola next time. Or he's gonna kill Zola with his cannonball. Or kill Blob with his cannonball.
Enchantress.
Yes. We got the other once in future. Perfection. So we once in future away Iron Fist. We Zola out Blob. We do not risk playing Omniversal Presence because that can lead to ugly things. We just throw down Agent Coulson for a little extra power. And we got this. He's going to try to cannonball Blob on the left. Assume he's got the win with Mercury Cannonball combo, but Blob won't even be there. This is a W right here, baby. M Hurricane 49, I'm sorry. Yep, there's the cannonball. And that'll do that.
Hydra!
Yeah, that's right. Let's be kind. I don't like being a jerk when someone's not being nasty emo. Just give them a fist bump. Couldn't have written it up better. He didn't drop the cannonball though. That's a surprise. He stayed in on just the Hydra Stomper on Onslaught Citadel. Which honestly would have won him that lane, but I don't think it would have won him any other lane. Alright, gang. Right now, Airsham version of Kraglin deck. We are 5-3 up 14 cubes. 5-3 up 14 cubes. We have only played Kraglin a couple times, but we knew that was one of the risks coming in of playing Airsham. Oh, yes, make sure I gotta click to claim my boosters. Does anybody read what character they get boosters for? I like it. It's like doesn't even register with me anymore. I just click right through 'em.
I see all.
Random boosters just they don't even register. Splat is a good player. I've played him before. Him or her. Bad and Wakanda. I think Throne Room or Hood on Throne Room is fine because a little negative doesn't mean anything in Throne Room. This one has Wakanda, that's right. What's he playing? Ruin and Nightcrawler. I'm not gonna. I don't have a way of destroying a card, so we'll just throw Phoenix Force out just for some power on the board. Well, I could have destroyed the Ice Cube, I guess. Yeah, I think we kill Merlin. I think you always kill Merlin when you have the opportunity. Profex. Okay. Well, Blue Marvel does a whole bunch of nothing in there. But in case there's a tiebreaker, I almost feel like we should just change what location that is. With Legion.
Opponent snapped.
I don't know what he's got planned, I really don't. Warpath and Dagger. What in the world? Dagger gets 2, 4, 6, 8 if I play there. We would win that lane. He was gonna destroyer. I just ruined his destroyer play. Yep. Wow, that's an old school deck, if I've ever seen one.
I see.
Oh, I'm dull. Didn't see it coming. Didn't see it coming. More power to him. That's a play right there. Solid, solid play. Did I have a line? I would have needed. He would have had 2 more power, so he would have been 28. I would have needed. No, I didn't have 12. I didn't have any way of putting 12 power there. Not with what I drew. A good thing I didn't snap him back. Out of cockiness. Defensive. Clintar and cloning bats. Ooh, cloning bats can be really rough if your opponent's playing something that needs them, but we've got Kraglin, so we win, right? This is like guaranteed. Oh, duh. Okay. Forgot that Arisham's power boost doesn't start until turn 3. Killmonger's gonna feel really good against this deck, so we gotta hold him. We gotta hold him. And we just drew a white tiger. Oh, Killmonger's gonna feel so good against this deck. Okay, killed Cosmo. I say we just keep doing Kraglin. Just keep feeding Kraglin to the cloning bats. See what happens. I mean, we got the win right now. We got a snap. That Killmonger surprise play. Oh crap. He's bouncing though. Okay. Be Airsham right now. That's not gonna be good enough, right? Airsham's not gonna be good enough. Play Mirage over there and hope he takes priority by playing into Clintar. Hopefully he's not thinking it through and he plays into Clintar. He did. Beautiful. Beautiful. We got ourselves another 11 power Kraglin, and we've got ourselves a Killmonger that's going to blow up his cards. Got these big old silver sables, and they will die. So go Kraglin, Killmonger. Can't win with Penny? No, not without his ones. There's no way. Dulo? That hurt. That hurt. He hit the beast with his wow. Guess we need to play big on left. I thought for sure
want the throne.
One power away from winning that. Oh, brutal. Brutal. We gotta mark that. Gotta clip that. Unfortunately, that's a clip against us because boy oh boy, Kraglin did some work there. We had some big Kraglin. Mm. He was smart enough to Shulao his 3 cost card. Hey, damn it. Alright, well this is probably gonna be my last game. Cavalier Mirror Dimension. Yeah, I thought for sure we had his number. He gets a Wong out early and we get a Zola out early. It's a good thing we got Eliath to potentially ruin his plans with Wong. Oh, and Cosmic Ghost Rider. Sorry, dude.
Opponent snapped. Snap.
Oops. I did not mean to snap back. I just meant to click enter. I really did not mean to snap back. Alright. I think we have to end the Wong before he does anything with it. We play the Blob. Try to get some priority here. Is he playing us just a strictly like a surfer buff build? Gotta get priority before turn. I guess we Dragon Lord to try to get priority so we can use the Goliath. But I am in trouble.
I want the throne.
Worst case scenario. That was just worst case scenario. Hold Killmonger. There's just no. I mean, this is all bad, right? Oh well. Play it out. Play it out. And Absorbing Man makes it even more painful. There is no card that could be under there. I'm not even gonna look. Some Andy. Oh boy. Oh, I hate that emote. Ugh, I want to give him one back. Well, sorry I couldn't end on a win there, folks. That or even a Kraglin game, to be honest with you. But them's the breaks. That's part of playing Airsham. Sometimes you just don't get what you want. I'm gonna raid into another stream in just a few seconds. Looks like Aika is the only person in English playing Marvel Snap right now, so we're gonna raid into their stream, and I'll see you over there. Just hang tight for just a quick second. Thanks for watching, by the way. Thanks for stopping at the Blot Spot. Take care of yourselves.